Hello, I'm Shade Foray with SecretsOfTaxLienInvesting.com. If you've ever been interested in tax lien and deed training, this would be a great video for you. I'm going to show you how to locate and evaluate tax deed properties in 15 different screenshots or less. What that means is that I was able to locate and evaluate a tax deed, starting from locating a county website to actually evaluating what the tax deed was worth, and I was able to do that in 15 different you could say screenshots or 15 different web pages. So this training's going to move along pretty quickly. If you need to, you can always rewatch it. The first step here is to go to NACO.org. Now, NACO is the National Association of Counties. You can find most county websites here. You can do so by going to the far left-hand side of that says About Counties tab, and the drop-down box, within there you'll find a link that says Find a County. Next, we're going to, for this example, click on the state of California. Now next, we're going to, a little bit further down from here, we're going to click on Riverside County, California, which is going to take us to a page here that has specific information about Riverside County, such as the county population, what it's been over the last 25 years, and it's also going to tell you some of the contact information for the county officials. You can actually get email addresses and stuff for the county officials if you needed to contact them. It also tells you how many square miles are within the county, so you can get an idea for how big the county is. Again, the higher the population in the county, the more property taxes are going to be out there, just because there's more property owners. Also, the larger the square miles, obviously. Now, the arrow is pointing to a link which will take you to the Riverside County home. It's the website, the county website's homepage. This is the Riverside County homepage here. Now, the first step when you go to a county website is to try to locate the department that's going to handle delinquent property taxes. Now, this is typically the department that also handles all taxes within the county, which would be either the tax collector or the county treasurer. In this case, we can see at the bottom of this page where the arrow is pointing, there is the treasurer or the tax collector. Now next, from here, we want to find, we actually want to get to the county tax collector's website. It's usually a separate website in and of itself, and so as I click under the property tax websites, I can see here that the treasurer or tax collector has their own website. Now that brings me here, and I can see right here in our news alerts, find answers to your property tax questions at the property tax website, and it will take me there. And from there I can also grab a list. Now they have a list of all of the properties, all available parcels, and this list right here is 63 pages long, so each page is in a PDF format like this. Now each one of these are different properties that have been offered. California offers tax deeds in most of its counties. These properties here have been either offered at a previous sale or are on the books at this point, and so these are different properties that are available. Now, as you can see here, there is the assessment. The assessment or parcel number that I have listed here. Now, it looks like the ad valorem taxes on this particular one looks like there are about $1,500 in delinquent property taxes. By the way, I copy that number, that parcel number, because the next step that I need to take from here is to locate some kind of a record search tool. So, going back to the county website, I click on the county assessor's webpage. The county assessor will often have some type of a record search tool which will enable me to enter a parcel number into a field and pull up information on that particular piece of property. So from the assessor's homepage here, you can see that we have the Property Information Center. If you click on that, it has a disclaimer that it takes you through quickly, and then you can see here that the Property Information Center enables you to either enter in a physical address for a property or a parcel number. In this case, I simply pasted the parcel number from the list that I pulled up earlier. Now, from here you can see the assessor's results. There are a few things I'd like you to take note of here. First of all, you can see that with this particular piece of property that it has land and it has structures. Part of the reason why I chose this, as I went through the list, when I went through that list, you can see which properties have structure and which don't. The information that's included in every list changes from county to county. However, in this case, I can see that this particular piece of land did have some type of structure on it. we can see that it has a full value, an assessed value of $154,000, with $120,000 of that being with the structure, and with $34,000 of that being with the land. Now, maybe even more importantly, on the left-hand side, we can see that there is a physical address here for this property. It's 1554 Via del Rio in Corona, California. So I'm going to take that physical address and I'm going to copy that. The next step is to use some of the valuation websites that are out there, such as Yahoo Real Estate or Zillow.com. I click on Yahoo on the Real Estate tab, and enter in the address here. As you can see, it's in the field, and I enter it in, and now I can see that the estimated value of this property ranges between $214,000 and $388,000. Now I can see that this is a single-family residence, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. At about 1,300 square feet, and I can see that it was built in 1976. Now, you can see here on the right-hand side, just to the right of the circle, there are links here to Zillow.com, who says it's worth $214,000, and eappraisal.com, which says it's worth $388,000. It's always a good idea to check some of these other websites to see what information you can gather on the property. As I click on Zillow, often Zillow will have an overhead. It'll have an overhead image of the property. In this case, it seems to be some type of an image that's from ground level. As you scroll around, though, you can see that on the left-hand side there appears to be some kind of a condo complex. It looks like there's multiple single-family residences there combined in one. Now, from here we can also see that it recently sold for $186,000. That means that at some point here it actually sold for $186,000, meaning that the values that they gave it, either with the eZillow or with Yahoo Real Estate, might have been a little bit over what it was worth. The actual transaction amount was for $186,000. So it sounds like the amount that it sold for, somebody was still able to step into it with a fair amount of profit, but the recently sold price could also be affecting what the overall value is of the property according to Zillow. Now there's one last step here, and that is to check Google Earth. You can enter that same address in Google Earth, and as you can see here, now we've got the satellite image shot that shows us the complex here and the exact address of this particular property. And as you can see, this is some type of a townhouse or condominium. You can see that there looks to be a parking garage or some type of overhead sheltered parking in front of this. You can see the actual location of the property itself. So again, from here we're able to see that not only does this particular property have great value, but also that it would be a great property to go after. As far as it's a single-family residence, we can see that it has a substantial amount of value, and it would certainly be worth contacting the county to purchase. Now, to get any of these tax lien and deed ebooks and materials for free, go to secretsoftaxlieninvesting.com and register for the 30-day challenge or for any of the other ebooks. All you have to do is register. There are no strings or commitments attached. Once you register for it, you can receive any of these ebooks for free. And if you wish, we also have the Tax Lien Investor Secrets package for $27, which offers a number of other materials and different resources to someone that wants to look into it a little more seriously. So again, secretsoftaxlieninvesting.com.